There is a place on Earth so small on the map yet so powerful that if it stops, the entire world feels it. This place is known as the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow stretch of water, barely 33 kilometers wide at its narrowest point. But every single day, a massive portion of the world's oil flows through it. Now imagine this: what if one day this route suddenly closed? What if the ships stopped moving? What if the flow of oil simply stopped? The Strait of Hormuz lies between two key regions. On one side you have Iran, on the other side you have Oman. This narrow waterway connects the Persian Gulf to the Arabian Sea. And through this connection flows the energy that powers the modern world. Nearly 1/5 of the world's oil supply passes through this single choke point. That means every car you see on the road depends on it. Every airplane in the sky depends on it. Every factory producing good depends on it. To truly understand its importance, you need to visualize the scale. Gigantic oil tankers move slowly through a very tight shipping lane, each carrying millions of barrels of crude oil. There is no room for error. Countries like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait and the UAE depend heavily on this path. Without this road, global supply chains would face immediate disruption. Prices would skyrocket, economies would begin to shake. But this is not just about trade. This region has always been a place of tension, a place where global powers keep a close eye, and sometimes a tight grip. For decades, the relationship between Iran and the United States has been filled with conflict. Naval ships patrol these waters constantly, military exercises happen regularly, warnings are issued and threats are made. At times, tankers have been seized. Explosions have occurred, accusations have crossed borders. Because controlling Hormuz means controlling influence, and influence means power. Now think about this scenario. The Strait of Hormuz is blocked. Within days, global oil prices surge, fuel shortages begin, airlines cut flights, factories slow down, electricity costs rise. Everyday life becomes more expensive for billions of people. This is a real global risk. But beyond politics and economics, there is another layer. Nature itself makes this place difficult. The climate is extremely harsh, visibility can suddenly drop. Even the largest ships must pass carefully. One small mistake can cause a major accident. You might ask why the world depends so much on one passage. The answer lies in geography. Sea transport remains the most efficient method, and Hormuz remains the most direct route. That is why countries invest heavily in protecting it, monitoring it, and securing it at all times. There is also something mysterious about this place. Over the years, strange incidents have been reported. Ships disappearing from radar, sudden communication loss, unexplained attacks. Is it politics? Is it strategy? Or something we still do not fully understand? Think of the world as a connected system. Everything depends on something else. Now imagine one small point holding massive pressure. That point is Hormuz. It is a choke point. A single disruption can affect the entire world. That is why every incident here becomes global news. The Strait of Hormuz may look small on a map, but in reality it is one of the most powerful locations. It connects nations, it fuels economies, it influences politics, and it shapes global stability. Every drop of oil passing through it carries power, it carries risk, it carries global dependence. So next time you see fuel prices rise, remember this narrow passage. Because somewhere in the waters of the Strait of Hormuz, the balance of the world is quietly being decided.